Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Minnesota Vikings. Not a lot of undefeated clubs left after 3 weeks, and we're going to have one fewer in a little bit. We're off in a battle of 3-0 teams. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. As a man, Justin Jefferson. Free inside the 30. Justin Jefferson! And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
Here's Reichard, set to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
First give of the game to the rookie for Morgan. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bucks have the first.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because up to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Shotgun snap to Leonard. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Up behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
1st and 10 at their own.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Extra man in the secondary for the Bucks on 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Rocco 80.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That's caught for the first. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
At the 45-yard line.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 50-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completes downfield to Felton. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 13-0 lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Leonard. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Big gain downfield. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers took the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Buccaneers 7.
The Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Now a give running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Let's go. Chase, Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
McCarthy looking to throw. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Come on, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
First and 10, it's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Again, McCarthy to throw. Complete beyond the marker. But he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Rocco switch, go.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 1 quarter away so far. It's a 14-7 game. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here.
Here we go, here we go. Hawks, pack the system. 70 range.
From the red zone now. In the goal line. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 13-point lead. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. One after tried good by Reichert. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
Buccaneers 7. Will Reichert to kick
Here's
off
Reichert set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Leonard. Into the hands of Cole. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
10 yards.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Leonard setting up the throw. Setting up the running back screen. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain on the play. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Looking to throw, Leonard. This is cut downfield by Rice. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 1-score game in the 1st half.
Buccaneers.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Buccaneers 14.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This taken from the 12. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
At their own 42
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Have him gain about a handful there. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. McCarthy throwing here. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Same guy, here's Hawkinson again. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here we go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
On the tackle. A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
Go to him again. He's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. It'll be a gain of only 1 on 2nd, so that brings up 3rd goal from the 2.
3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate. 2 sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Ready. 72.
McCarthy to throw for it. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Buccaneers have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Runner now. And he's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Ready.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap to Leonard. Hits his running back. He's going to go out of bounds up past the 15.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Setting him on the dime. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
First and 10 at the 17.
Leonard now off the play action. And right away, he just throws that one to another neighborhood. I think we're all a little confused at that, and we do have a flag for grounding now. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is second and long. Here's Leonard to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. Right up the gut. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
Vikings 28, Buccaneers 14. Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. Things going well so far. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Buccaneers hustling the line. They're in the hurry up.
Loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
Throwing from the gun here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
A loss of 11
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
He's going deep. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Starts his return from the 23. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10.
Hey, Hawk 70.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Chased out to his right. They left him wide open. It's complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
Justin Jefferson.
They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Leonard. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's gonna take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Buccaneers 21.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has it at the 11. Escapes a defender. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, get the quarterback.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the fourth sack of the game right there brings up second down.
At the 45.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18.
19 tight, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dash, go now.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. Second and 18 coming up. Now McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
The Buccaneers go to the nickel, third down.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Go.
Third and long for him here. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they could be facing fourth down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Set up. 7, Panther 60, Panther 60, 60 Maverick.
He'll throw it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Motioning one of the tight ends. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At their 48-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun, it's Leonard. Incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
And with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. And you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Quick pass, right side, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
It's fourth down.
completes. This is Buccs. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
37-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. Down to the 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead on the first play of the drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. Into the red zone. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. One splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie this game 35 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Switch.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
There's a dive up the middle. You have a small 4-yard chunk there. Josiah Stewart there to make the stop.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to. and keep them from piling on those yards.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. They give it to him again. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. And he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Connects on the crosser. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
The give here on 2nd. And they bring him down around the 34. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
70 Lions. Check. Hurt. Go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger.
Here's the handoff. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
60 Bison.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Over the hip, Felton. This is caught. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, doing right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
Cowboy 80. Check, Bobcat.
McCarthy throwing here. Catch made. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Hey, check that, streak. Liking 18.
He gets ahead and right. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Vikings take a fourth-quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Leonard. He puts some juice on a deep throat. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
42-all.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming here from the 12. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
To number 81. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Back to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down at the line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion. 19 Tight, 19 Tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Panther 11, Panther 11.
He's back to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
They'll run here on first down. And that one very short, only getting to the 27. Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the well again. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has 7 on that run as we're down to the 2-minute warning.
Ready.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Another carry for it. And he's dropped just short the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the Vikings' 20-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back-to-back carries here. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. They send Nakua in motion left. Now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
That one is good. And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
The Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. Return starts at the 9. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. He'll look to throw it. Running left side by Jefferson. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Headed out right. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers make the play that should win them this game. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd and inches.
They're going to pass it here. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. That brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.